guys, welcome to the video. I hope you all are well in these dark times, guys. Blimey, things have gone crazy lately. Anyway, I hope you guys are well. Welcome to the video. Okay guys, I've got a Necromancer build video for patch 269, the next patch, okay? And it's basically the LoD Singularity Speed T16 Necromancer build. But what we've done is we've added the new skeleton archers now. Okay, we can now use any room we want, and I've gone for skeleton archers because it gives us basically a huge damage bump, which is great. Because of the change to Raziv's Violation Shoulders now, Skeletal Mage gains the effect of Gift of Death rune, which it always had, and the Singularity runes as well. You gain 45% damage reduction if your essence is not full. How cool is that? So basically you get the main damage rune, the Singularity rune, this one here. And we was always locked to this one rune here, basically the mages. But now we can actually use skeleton archers or contamination mage, life support, etc., etc. But these archers are fantastic. They do so much damage. So yeah, finally we can rock the archers, guys, and they look so cool, man. They look so cool, and they absolutely wreck. They will absolutely wreck. Okay guys, let's go through the build. So first and foremost guys, it's a LoD build, Legacy of Dreams build, okay? So you must have this gem here, hopefully at level 99, to maximise your damage bonus, okay? So let's quickly read this out for those who don't know. While you have no set bonuses equipped, so you can't use no set again, every legendary item you have equipped increases your damage by 375 and reduces your damage by 2%, okay? So you use this in non-ancient gear, but if the item is ancient, guys, then if the legendaries are ancient, then the damage bonus will double, and same for the damage reduction. Okay, so you want to get hopefully all ancient gear as quick as possible to maximise your DPS, but you can use it without full ancients as well, and it still perform very, very well. But get the ancients as soon as you can, guys. Brilliant. Okay, guys, so it's a full-on pet summoning build. We're using nothing but skeletal mage, skeleton archers here, and we can have 10 of these guys at once, and they will absolutely just rip and shred the screen. I've got some footage coming up in just a sec. It's great. Okay, guys, main hand weapon you want to use is Scythe of the Cycle, okay? Because basically the skeleton archers here are secondary damage, okay? They're secondary spell. Scythe of the Cycle will boost their damage up, okay, up to 400%. Please note, guys, you must have essence on your gear as well. It's very, very important to have essence on your weapon and your offhand, and also in Paragon as well, and also overwhelming essence as well. The more essence you have in this build, the more DPS you do, because we are using, of course, the Shad Hook. Okay, the more essence you have, the more damage you get. Okay, you use this in the early stages of the character, say like at the beginning of a season, or maybe when you're a new player, you don't have much damage. Then once you're all set up, you can maybe say you got a full set of orgs and all that. You can change this out to Ingeon for more speed, you know. Or Accurate Fury is really, really nice as well. It's up to you. But as a new player, or maybe at the start of a season, stick with Shadow Hook at first because you need that damage bump, and then you switch out to. Ingeon would probably be their best in slot there, but you know, Accurate Fury is amazing as well. It's really, really good. It's really, really nice. Nice then. Offhand, guys, you want to use Lost Time, okay? Because Lost Time gives us more movement speed. When you basically use cold skills, read this out quickly, your cold skills reduce the movement speed of enemies by 30%. In addition, your movement speed is increased up to 10% for 5 seconds, maximum of 5 stacks. Because these archers are cold, they actually proc the Lost Time, which is great, so you can go super, super fast. You can use anything, but if you can, try and get a Lost Time, because it works perfectly with the Cold Scullies. It's great. Brilliant. Okay, guys, for boots, you want to use Stuart's Greaves. Fantastic Stuart's Greaves. You gain, basically, movement speed after you do Blood Rush. This is a 90%er. Goes up to 100%, okay? So every time you cast Blood Rush, you get this buff, and you look how fast we're moving. Super speed, baby. It lasts a long old time. Then you just go bang, cast it again. Lovely go again, man. So it's perfect for those doing those super fast runs. Brilliant. Okay, guys, there's 2 pants you can use. You can either use Hexen Pants and Mr. Yen, which I do recommend because it basically gives you 25% damage buff and 25% resource generation as well on top. So I use these. It's giving you loads of power, loads of damage, and you're always running around anyway. You never stop running this build anyway, so just gives you loads of resource and extra damage, 25%. But you can use Swampland Waders from the Witch Dot if you wish, instead for just the elemental damage buff, which is kind of cool. Works good, baby, works good. For belt, guys, because it's a T16 build, we've basically got gold wrap in this build, so we're basically, as soon as we pick up gold, we are indestructible for 5 seconds. GG. Nice. And in the amulet here, as you can see, we have Boon and Hoarder at level 50. You need to get this to level 50. It doesn't take too long. And basically, every time you kill a monster, you have a guaranteed explosion of gold. Also, Boon and Hoarder makes you move faster as well. And it triggers your belt, and boom, you're indestructible. Fantastic. Such a great combo. Also, guys, Haunted Vision's got changed slightly. Simulacrum now drains 1% of your maximum life. On live, it's 5%. But now, guys, Simulacrum lasts forever. Okay, so this skill here now lasts forever. Reservoir, this is what we're doing this for, Reservoir. What this basically is, your maximum essence is increased by 100% when Simulacrum is active, which is now permanent. Okay, so what this does is, you know, now like you see, like we've still got it up now. Look, there's the Simulacrum right there. It's this dude here. Recast again. Now I've got an icy one. Doesn't matter which one it is. It's cooler. But basically, it doubles our essence. The more essence points you have, the more the skeletal mages are going to hit for, because we have access to this rune as well because of the new shoulders we're wearing. So skeletal archers getting the access to Singularity. All those essence points go straight to those archers, and they hit like trucks. It's very, very cool. So that is the new Haunted Visions, man. Brilliant. Unfortunately, I've got no cold roll there. Need to get cold on the inter. Okay, guys. So yeah, first ring then is Avarice Band. Avarice Band basically picks up gold for you and gives you enormous pickup radius. Absolutely huge pickup radius. Okay, 30 times basically. So read this out. Each time you pick up gold, increase your gold and health pickup radius by 1 yard for 10 seconds, stacking up 30 times. So you get an enormous, almost the whole screen. Okay, because we generate gold as well. We're proccing this ring. And you get 30% pickup radius, which is huge. And guys, what's really nice as well, Avarice Band also procs for Devouring Aura as well. Look, the range of its effects is increased by 50% of your gold pickup radius, so you can consume corpses even harder. You see the circle here actually expand as you're picking up gold. So cool. And exactly the same for Fertility, Aura Fertility as well. The range of its effects is increased by 50% of your gold pickup radius. It's absolutely fantastic synergy. It's one of my most favourite T16 builds of all time. Last time I recorded a Necro T16 video was, oh blimey, back in season 17 I think it was. So yeah, I really want to update this because it's one of my favourites and I love it. It's good. So yeah, guys, great synergy there for these two spells here with Avarice Band. Brilliant. Next ring, guys, you want to use is Crispin's Sentence. So basically, when you've got 2 CC effects on your target, you basically get a massive damage bonus, okay? Get a big old damage bonus, okay? So because the archers are cold, they automatically do a snare, okay? They would automatically do a snare, and Zia's Stone of Vengeance has a stun on it. And that's your second CC. If you want to, instead of here, you can also put on Dislocation. I really like Harvest Anguish because I like the movement speed buff. But Dislocation can do it more guaranteed sort of thing, maybe in the early stages. But because it's T16, the LoD Mage is so strong, you're going to be one shot on the screen anyway. Even in my basic gear and Paragon right now, and no Orgs, I'm one shot on the screen completely. So just leave on Harvest Anguish, in my opinion. It's nice. Alright guys, so Tasker and Theos makes our pets attack faster. These ones are rolled quite well, but unfortunately it's only got 40%. I really want to get a 50% pair of gloves, so these will make the archers shoot even faster. Reservoir Violation, guys, as we said earlier. Gift of Death Room, which gives you basically a corpse. Singularity Room, which makes our DPS go crazy. And also, you gain an extra up to 50% damage reduction if your essence is not full. You'll be spamming mages all the time, so you actually get access to another damage reduction here. But because Gold Wrap and the Boon and Hoarder combo, most of the time you'll be absolutely fine. It would be very rarely that you ever die in this. As long as you generate gold, you're going to be always alive. For Helm, guys, you can pretty much use whatever you want. You can actually use, say, Indarials. Indarials rolls an elemental damage roll, you know, cold and all that sort of stuff. But if I'm completely honest, it's completely overkill. Even on a basic character, it's completely overkill. You don't really need the damage. So what I did, I opted for a Lyrics Crown. I've actually got the wrong gem in here. That should not be that gem. When I do T16, I always run an emerald because it gives us more gold, basically. There you go, an extra 41% gold now, so we get even more gold per run, so we can power all those lovely rifts, guys, all those big GRs, man. Nice. So yeah, like Crown, guys, increase the end effect of any gem sunk into this item by up to 100%. Brilliant, man, brilliant. Okay, recommend Syrup Plate, guys, is really sweet as well. Devour restores an additional up to, what was it, 100%? 75 to 100% extra essence and life. In addition, when Devour restores essence lives, your maximum X is granted over 3 seconds. So basically, this is a resource generator. So as you're picking up corpses, you're going to be basically getting even more power and life as well on the go, which is great. Such a lovely, lovely chest plate. You can switch into Aquila, guys, for more tank, but to be honest, like I said, you're indestructible from Gold Wrap. And boom, the Hoarder combo here, so you don't really need it. You only really use Aquila when you're doing GRs, or you can't make yourself indestructible in that particular way. Nice. Okay, guys, braces. I'm using Nemesis braces because no T16 is complete without summoning more elites from shrines and stuff, so you get even more loot and more progression. Brilliant. Okay, let's quickly go over to the cube, guys. In the cube, baby, we have the Shadow Hook, like I talked about earlier. So every point of maximum essence increases your damage by 0.5. Okay, so right now I'm on 656, which is not too bad, actually. Not too bad. I've got essence here, I've got essence here. And like I said earlier, we've got essence in Paragon as well. And of course, no essence on the passive. So the more essence points you have, the more damage you do. I'm on 656 now, right now because we have some like a reservoir activated. And like I said, now it's permanent because of Haunted Visions. So sweet, man. So good. Okay, guys, next item on the list is Reaper's Wraps. Okay, so basically we can summon health globes. Okay, we can summon health globes in this build as we consume corpses because of one of the passive skills. We'll go over that in just a second. Health globes restore a 30% of your primary resource. This effect cannot occur more than once every 2 seconds. That's right, Reaper's Wraps actually got a bit of a nerf, okay, but I put this in for a more of a new player, okay, because right now we do have a lot of power gen from Necromancer play and Gift of Death from here as well, etc, etc. But I put this in because it just gives you that nice flow. You know, it makes it very easy to play, especially as a new player. But like I said, guys, earlier about, you know, once you're advanced and you've got some like orgs in your gear, your high paragon, all that, you'll have so much damage with T16 that Shadow Hook is basically just overkill. And like I said earlier, switching an Ingeom and it just goes so fast. Ingeom or Echoing Fury. Echoing Fury gives you movement speed and damage as well, but Ingeom's fantastic. It's just literally just teleport to the elite packs. Cast one set of mages or archers and just watch them just pop. It's fantastic, super cool, man. And last ring, guys, is Julian's Ring, Circle and Neju's Evolve. You can now raise an additional skeletal mage with each cast, and they last an additional 4 seconds. Okay, this is great. So you can just keep those mages up for much longer. That way you don't have to keep recasting them all the time, like all the time. Because right now they last quite a long time, you know. Yeah, we've got like 10 seconds of duration. So you have to recast a few, sort of thing. But you can have a maximum of 10 of these archers out at once. So sick, man, so sick. Well, then, guys, let's quickly go over the base skills as well, then. So a Bone Armor Harvest of Anguish, guys, gives you basically armor buff and movement speed bonus. Skeleton Mage, Skeleton Archers, guys, I love these dudes, they're so good. Skeleton Archers increase your attack speed by 3% for 5 seconds each time they deal damage, a maximum of 10 seconds. That's 30% increased attack speed. 30%! And that will raise your sheet damage a lot. A lot. It won't make your archers attack faster, but it'll raise your sheet damage and it'll just wreck the screen. It's very, very cool. It's really, really cool. No, it's good so much. Some Record Reservoir, guys, of course, for the massive damage bonus, man. Frailty or Frailty, I love this thing. Like I said earlier, it gets extended by our ring right here, man. This one here, the average band, as you pick up gold, extends the radius, so it's just huge. And basically, Crippling Curse. So you meet an aura that applies a Crippling Curse which kills enemies within that 15 yards with less than 15% health. So you just finish off the target so much quicker. Okay, as soon as on that last 15, bang, they fall over and they're dead. It's great. Blood Rush Molten, guys. Why am I using Molten? Basically, this is your teleport spell. Sometimes you might have expended all your power and you get to a breakable door and you can't break it because it's not like when you're using a primary skill, for instance, yeah? Normally you cast like a primary, which got to pop doors and things like that, you know, like Bone Smite Scythe or Scythe and Blood. But if you get to a point where you've got no power, like pretty much we have now, what you can do, you can cast Blood Rush Molten, and what it does, it leaves the corpse at your original location when used, okay? So you pop that, we just harvest the corpse there, and now we've got enough power now to cast a mage on the broken door to pop it open. Boom. And that's how you get past broken doors without using a primary, so just use Molten. Man. Molten for the win, guys. It always leaves a corpse there, boom. Gives us a little bit of power, etc, etc. And when the mages die as well, they leave another corpse behind as well, which you just saw there. It's pretty sweet, man. So it's a nice way of just keeping the power loop going. Nice. Devour an aura, guys. You emit an aura that consumes all corpses within 15 yards and restore 11 essence per corpse, and it's extended as well, of course, by our gold pickup readers from Everest Band and Boon Hoarder as well. Brilliant. And this is automatic. You don't have to cast this. That's what this aura here is. It does it automatically. Just run up to the mobs of the corpses and boom, you just pick them up automatically. Brilliant! Okay, guys, passive skills. Fueled by Death. Consuming a corpse increases your movement speed by 3% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 10 times. So you get 30% movement buff. Brilliant. Life from Death. Consuming a corpse has a chance to spawn health globes so you can heal yourself, and more importantly, that will proc your Reaper's Wraps. Okay, you pop your Reaper's Rat, and we just got a globe here, then boom, you get a ton of power. Then you can cast even more mages. Easy peasy. Overwhelming Essence, guys, like we said earlier, increase your maximum essence by 40, and that will proc the Singularity rune from Raz's Violation's shoulders to make them archers hit even harder. Brilliant. The last one of these guys, the last rune is pretty much up to you. You can have what you like. For an early character who maybe just start a season or maybe don't have much good gear or whatever, Spreading Malediction is actually really, really nice. Receive a 1% damage bonus for each enemy afflicted by one of your curses. So if basically a Frailty curse will proc this, 1% is a lot when you're running around the screen. You're procking up on like multiple mobs, especially like 100 plus mobs. And you just see the whole screen melt. Okay, it's great. But especially if you're on hardcore, obviously go for Final Service, which actually got changed now. You no longer lose your pets anymore, guys, when it procs. Okay, so guys, if you're just starting out, you're dying a little bit. You shouldn't though, because you're instructed from the gold pickup and boon combo and all that sort of stuff with gold wrap. You can just pop on Final Service and you'll be absolutely fine. Okay. And there you go, and there you go. That's right. Okay, so let's show this in action. It's the exact same character. We're simulating exactly Paragon 800. Exactly 800, guys. Got absolutely no orgs on gear. Exactly the same gear. Let's show this in action. Here we go. T16, baby. Building action. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. Okay, guys. Here we go. Okay, first thing first you want to do, guys, is cast your Simulacrum. Okay, so this basically activates your double damage buff for your skeletons. Okay, then cast Skeleton Mage until you have 10 mages. Okay, get 10 mages. It is super important that you keep your bone armor stacks up all the time. Every time you cast mages, the duration of your bone armor will go down. Okay, if your bone armor goes down, you no longer proc your Cypher the Cycle, then your mages will do a lot less damage. So keep an eye on your bone armor all the time. Every time it's available to cast, just get in a range of a monster and cast it. You must have that up. And as you see, guys, it's absolutely shredding. Yeah, this is a brand new character I literally rolled pretty much today. And it's just absolutely torching through, man. Exactly 800 Paragon. Absolutely no orgs. My core gems, my LoD gem is 99. My Zeostone of Vengeance is 76. And my Boon of Horde is level 50. That's all we're using with 0 orgs. And we're absolutely just ripping through T16 with ease. Absolutely easy, man. Just cutting through. And you can see how big now, how pickup rate this circle, guys, has now grown from picking up gold. You can see it getting bigger, look. You just pick up gold, you just get bigger and bigger, so you're harvesting all those corpses pretty much straight away, and Aura Frailty is kicking in. You're picking up all those health globes, if there is any, straight away as well. Any gold, any progress globes from elites, it just picks up everything straight away. Look, there's a Rift Guardian already! Admittedly, this was a good map though. And bang, and there you go. That's how strong this is. Now imagine this if it was fully orged. Fully orged with decent gems like 130 plus. Oh my word. But yeah, it is super, super fun, guys. Like I said, one of my favourite T60 builds of all time, man. And finally, I can now use my beloved Skeleton Archers, man, on the next patch, 269, to wreck face, man. It's super, super cool. Also, guys, because of the next season buff as well, season 21, you could use this on non-seasonal as well, because it doesn't affect, there's nothing in the queue there or anything like that. It changes the build diversity. And there you go, it's X-Zone gear. Easy peasy, man. Isn't it cool? Nice. Farewell, adventurer! Lovely. And there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to like and subscribe and share this video for the next season, guys. Next patch, man. It should be probably about 3-4 weeks away, I think. But I'm getting ready now. I'm going to get some content ready now. Love you, guys. Also, guys, in the description of this video, there'll be a build guide link to Diablo fans for the exact best rolls of all the gear, the skills, the cube setup, etc, etc. And there you go, guys. Take care, man. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.